see me for a minute. Hi, I'm the behind scenes woman who takes care of all the technology and everything that I can do. Now, I do a U-shaped desk. I do have ADHD, diagnosed very late in life because, you know, they didn't know a lot about it until the late 1980s. But I had classic symptoms, and I use art to hyper focus and try to relax myself. It's easier at my age now than it was when I was younger. I can tell you that much. I don't even know how I got through college. I'm like, how did you do it? I guess I just hyper focused and just did it. So I always like education and teaching and schools. And so this is what my channel's about. Lately we've been doing a Teabag series, and I've been doing it on Saturdays is our Teabag time. And then on Tuesday that I go live, I think I'm going to work in my journal for my son Zach, who passed away April 20th. No, April 3rd, excuse me, April 30th of 2025. So it's very fresh grief, very fresh moods, and I have to get myself in a certain mood to journal in that journal, but it's so much fun. It's a grocery sack journal, and we're just no sewing except for the spine. I did cover it with some material, and that's a process. But other than that, the pages are just built up on top of each other, loose, using glue, washi tape, or what else? Probably I may eventually use a staple, but this is a pretty big journal. It's like 12-inch by 12-inch. Supplies, I'll let you know first. It's an extra large Canon watercolor paper. It's 140 pound, which is pretty long. So, and it's just a real. This is the cheapest watercolor paper I can find on Amazon or anywhere really. And you know, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice paper to work out of. So I really support this watercoloring paper. And of course we can use this in our junk journals. All right. Now, I showed you this one. Okay. Let's see. Where should we start? Maybe we should start with let's see, I have this prepared. Wherever it went to, I don't know. Oh, here. Found it. Alright, this is what we're going to work off of. This is the template that I have on my Instagram site and the site for YouTube as well, the community post. What I need to do here is I need to get a tea bag very quickly there in back of me, and we'll start out just tracing this vase with a tea bag. We need to trace this flower. All right, since I have some new folks here, I do want to let you know that this particular tea bag is what I use, and I call it kooky tea bag paper. And I use half Elmer's glue and half water, and I soak that on my mat, which is a silicone mat, the mixture, and then I put my tea bag in there, and then I put mixture on top. And so you can do a whole bunch at one time on a mat. When it's all dry, you know, you just pick up your mat and just peel it right off, which is nice. Okay, so remembering that this does have Elmer's glue and water in it, it's going to be a little sticky. Okay, you can see how my fingernails, oh, all right. Then this is just a regular tea bag. So I will try to see if you can see the difference. This on the left gives you more substance. Easier, you know, to work with when we're doing this type of work, type of art. Let's see, I need to sharpen my pencil a little. All right. So we're going to do this teapot. I think this teapot is so cute how it turns out. So this was, I mean, I give you a, you don't have to draw it. Anybody can do this. And that's what I want to do. You know, I could draw it, which I did draw originally. And then what I do is take that drawing, so hopefully it doesn't look so homemade. Sometimes it does. I put it in AI, and then they came up with this. But it is my original pattern. I could show you. I'll show you just for very quickly. This is so cute. Let's see. I'm almost, you know how they always have these pretty, wonderful ladies going on in the junk journal world, and they want you to include all those in your journals. Well, look what I made. That's my dog. I gave AI my image and my dog's image and asked them to do certain things, and then that's what they came up with. And I'm thinking, isn't it cute? That is it's an older lady, of course, but maybe somebody might want to have some of these to work with in their journals versus all those pretty young ones, right? So that is fun. That is fun. Oh, so anyway, I wanted to show you that one too while I was thinking of it. Well, I was thinking of it. Let's see. I don't have my comments. Okay. Oh gosh, my mouse is just... Okay, so welcome Instagram into the live show. We have Margaret, and we have Sue from You Can Sketch. Welcome, welcome, Sue. We have Ellis from Creative Studio. Hello, hello. We have Heckman MD or HHack MD. He joined. Welcome, welcome. And Nancy Zach joined as well. So Sue says, "Oh, you're good on the computer." Well, thank you, Sue. You know, I've been practicing all year. There's so much more to learn, though. And so what I will do next is try to get my art table right back. Let's see, we're going to get it back. I am going to click camera and click that. And there we go. Make sure I'm into a right and left. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I was thinking of digitalizing my, I have lots more that they created into my Ko-fi shop. So we'll get an alternative for fall. Instead of using all these pretty ladies, they could use me, an older lady. How about that concept? I think sometimes older ladies get on the wayside. So I want to make this coloring deep enough so I can see it, right? And I don't add all these stripy things. You can if you want to. It depends what style of vase that you're making. All right, so next I'm going to get my gel medium. I'm going to use a soft gel matte medium, and the reason is because this is a little more heavier, and I want this flower pot just kind of stand up, and it really does a good job at it. So I'm going to use a silicone brush. I have lost so many brushes using this. I mean, it's just unimaginable. All right, so you want there is a rough side and there's a smooth side. So you want the smooth side up. And we're going to first just coat this with whoop, Teabag, stay down, stay down. Okay, and I do have some of my little tiny papers cut out from my stash. I've used gel plate. This is from a gel plate print. And so I'm just going, you turn it upside down and you just put it, and make sure you go outside the lines, because when this dries, then we're going to go and we might need to outline it again and then cut it. All right, so let's put this up here, and you know, of course I have a tweezer out, but oh my gosh, we'll see how long I can. That's a gold piece. I took some printables that I didn't like and added those to this little stack. Not sure what that was. Forget. But you can do old paper. There is a number that I want to add here. Here's an old paper, probably a dry off of a run for my gel plate. And this is old paper too, but it's more, so you want to try, it's something I just kept in my stash because it had funky doodles. So you want to try to overlap these, because if you don't, then you might miss some of the portions in the tea bag. Here's some numbers. Oh, it doesn't matter which. I think I got them. Let's put it here. I love numbers in all my work. Oh, I love numbers. I was looking at Seth Apter today. Oh my gosh. He's in the New York gallery. Some special high-end art show that they're doing today in New York. Oh, he showed his pieces. I'm like, he's probably going to get a really nice penny for them. But oh my, they're so pretty. Just so pretty. I haven't done too much this week. Usually I'll share what I do, like if I leave the house. Well, I know Monday we had problems with our bank. I have to admit, I fell for a scam. It was through FedEx, and I was expecting a package, so I didn't even think nothing of it. And then my husband said, man, you know, I have this $2,000 charge. How did that get here? Well, I thought, oh no. First I used his debit card. No, first I used my debit card. And then I used, what else? I used his debit card, and none would work. And I thought, oh, well, the bank isn't authorizing anything. Well, for me, they didn't authorize anything. They called me for alert, but they did not call my husband for alert. And we're supposed to be alerted when. So that was a large purchase of $2,800 was paid. So the only thing we could do is open up an investigation on that particular amount of money. I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't you call us, guys? You always do such a good job. But they didn't do a good job on that one. So we had to get new bank cards, put an investigation on that. And the thing is, my husband's going to go to Montana and I'm going to go to Texas. And so to have that money tied up, it's like, oh my gosh, guys. I'm hoping we get our money back. I don't know if that's happened to anybody else, but I really fell for that scam. And I mean, I really did. I'm embarrassed because I did. Very embarrassed. So you don't have to think about layering these down. I just kind of want to put one right there, I think. But I don't have enough gooey. And so it doesn't take long. You just lay these little pieces of paper down, and for some reason they just come out looking good. I have no idea why. But it does. You'll be surprised. So you don't really have to think about this. I need a little more gluey stuff here. Get that to come in there. I don't know. I just try to go over the lines that I traced on, and then I just cover it well. Make sure all the pieces are glued in there. And so you can already see it's going to kind of give a little lift to the pot. And then you have to let this dry because you can't really cut it out, right? And so I usually, unless I have to, I will use my gun, my heat gun or a fan. I do have a fan here. But I did other pots here, so I will grab some of those. I'm going to put this, let's see if I missed any pieces. I might have. But see how cool that comes out? Cover my glue. I'm going to go back here. I have a long table in the back here. I'm going to put that there. And I happen to make 4 of these because I just love how they work out. So I think today, let's see, I did a green. I used up some more of my green, but I think maybe today, maybe we'll go with this one. Oh, I don't have that cut out. Well, what I did, I forgot to tell you. I don't know where my cutout pieces are. If I throw them away, well, that's okay. We'll just cut out on this one. No big deal. I don't know where it might be in one of my piles. I forgot this step. So when you get the size of the piece that you want to make, I'm supposed to cut them out. So this is like a 6-inch by 5-inch, which would make a cute journal cover. You can make them smaller and drop them in your journal page. Just drop them in. You can make a card. All right, so then what I did is I kind of went through here and I kind of see the black. Now what I've used is I think I forgot this too. This is a water Faber-Castell graphite. It's from Germany, and it is water soluble. So that's why. But I like the way that it really turns out neat on the flowers. And so I may have to do a little more pressing of this pin. I wonder if I missed my numbers. Oh, no, I got one. Oh, okay, no, I got one number set. That's okay. Okay, can I see it? I can. But I'm going to kind of darken it up a little. My eyes, I need things. I need things a little bit closer to my eyes. So you might see my head, not sure, if you will. But as you can see, these are so cute. I'm gonna like make it a little bit longer because I want both of those numbers in there, and I can do that. You can make the shape longer if you want. Just make sure if I've got this looking okay, because I don't want to ruin this. I want to have a beautiful, okay, rounded. What happened here? Okay, oh, since I went down a little bit. Okay, so let's curve this up more. This is curved up more. I just love numbers. So let's just do this top different. Let's give me a little more. Okay, so we're going to come here, and we're going to come through here, and we're going to come through. Now, you know, it might not look exactly like the pot, but it just might. All right, and then I'm going to take this and trim this and cut it out. Yeah, these are just all scrap pieces from my scraps. I just cut them in little tiny pieces. You can make all different kinds of vases. I do have dogs, and the one you're hearing right now has heart failure and is coughing. Her name is Amber, and she is about 17 years old, poor thing. But she's still eating. She could still go outside, and you know, she has to take 3 pills in the morning and 3 pills in the afternoon, or I should say evening. But she still has coughing spells. Okay, just seeing if I'm okay here. Yeah. I just want to cut this a little more here. It's bugging me. Make this a little more rounder looking. There we go. I'm happy with that. So that's going to be our pot today. Don't they come out cute? And I just laid it, scraps just ever so way. I'm going to end the live broadcast. Okay.